past week as well, more folks are getting deeper into Silksong. Anthony Kongfan has finished it, I think, with about a 60-hour playthrough. Anthony, the biggest conversation I saw around it is that that game's too fucking hard.
It is. And like, I love platformer games. And that one, like Silksong compared to like Hollow Knight is far tiers like harder, like in terms of like platforming. Yeah. And, like the boss fights. Like I think the third or fourth boss is what is it, Savage Beastfly. And I remember facing that boss and I was like, dude, people are gonna have trouble with this. And like I play platform all the time. I was like, dude, I'm having trouble with this, dude. So like I ended up like, I think it was like 64 hours. I did 100% completion on it. It's definitely like top 10, one of the hardest games I ever played.
Really?
But at the same time, like it's such a great, amazing game. I'm like, I know they came out with mods or whatnot to make the game more easier. And like my take on it's like, you know, like some people don't have like, you know, hours and times to put in this game to get better at it. And they're missing out on such an amazing game and experience. So I'm like, you know, they make it easier for themselves. I'm fine with it, but it was, yeah, it's a tough cookie, that game for sure.
One of the, you said top 5 hardest games you've played. Jeez. Okay.
Top 10, I'd say.
Top 10.
It's yeah.
That's wild.
I'm cool with people like modding in like difficulty shit, but I'm also of the mind like you have to say if you say like I played through Silksong. You have to say I'm a cheater. Like you have to say that.
True. I recently played.
Wear like a badge of pride, but you have to say it though. You have to say like, oh yeah, I played through Silksong. It was awesome. I'm a cheater.
Yeah.
But I really enjoyed this boss fight where you do the pogo on top of the say I'm a cheater, and then you get like and you have to pepper it in every once in a while.
Yeah, I recently played what is it, Expedition 33 for the first time not too long ago.
Yeah, I was watching a little bit of your playthrough. Yeah.
Oh my god, absolutely amazing! And I faced Simon.
Yeah,
and like when I fight bosses like that, I want to fully experience them. So I know a lot of people like came into my chat. They're like, oh yeah, I killed Simon. But I also did a freaking looked on a TikTok, did a 1-hit macro of like 50 billion damage and killed him. I was like, dude, you don't really learn the fight. You know what I mean? It's an amazing fight. And you ruin the experience of it. So like, I think I spent like 3-4 days on him and like just learning every single fight and all the phases he has was intense. Like it was so good. But yeah, I agree with like Zeke on it. It's like, if you do like something like that, you're looking off like some kind of weird cheat macro that'll allow you to bypass these fights, then yeah, it shouldn't, you know, have a badge that says, hey, I cheesed the fight or something, you know.
There you go. I get it. Yeah, I don't know what I did see that people were getting mods to make the game easier. I want to say the mods were that they removed, the one that I saw at least, I'm sure there's many of them. The one that I saw at least though was that they were removing the enemies in the early game that do 2 HP pips instead of and making them 1
double damage.
Yeah, to do extra damage, because that's like the 3rd boss that they start doing that. We talked about it last week, how that's very early on in the game when we had Dodger on. And I don't know where Dodger's actually at in the game as well. If she's hit a wall on any of the bosses that you encountered or mentioned earlier, but Dodger's in Act 2.
I'm very curious what boss she's on.
She's in Act 2 right now, so I don't. That doesn't mean anything to me apart from there's 2 acts in the game because I only have 3 hours into it. But
yeah, there's Act 3, which is like when you finish Act 2, it's kind of like, say for example, if you played Expedition 33, you kill the last boss, but then there's Simon and so much other things that you can fight that are optional. It's kind of the same in Silksong. So you finish Act 2, it's like, okay, you beat the normal of the game, but there's an Act 3.
Got it.
And so that's like more to it, and then a harder boss. The last boss is pretty intense too.
Yeah, no, I've heard it's very hard. And again, the reason we say if Anthony struggled, then it's actually pretty fucking difficult, because there's a guy that I think parried everything in a Simon fight for Expedition 33. So
yeah, it was great. Yeah. I also like the other most insane, I'd say hardest thing in video games that I've done is like in Hollow Knight, I think it's called God's Home.
Yeah.
You have to face like 50 bosses in a row and you can't die. that was another like
jeez.
most insane, like hardest thing. I think it was like on a few days on that one too. My thumbs are hurting and bruising after those fights. And I remember that because I was doing that when you got married, JP. And I remember I was like at your marriage, and like my thumbs were just like freaking just in pain because 3 days before that I was trying to accomplish that at the time.
Amazing. It's amazing.
I think I do remember you complaining about that.
Yeah,
Like your
The
thumbs were
wedding.
bruised.
Yeah. You're just walking around like this.
Yeah.
That makes a lot of sense. Yeah.
I saw Anthony over there. Why is he walking around like he's the fucking Fonz all the time? He's just like,
I know.
Why do you hold that beer bottle like that? What's going on?
Oh man. Yeah, so then you are in agreement, Anthony. Like the game's very fucking hard, and should there be like a difficulty slider where it's like put it to easy, put it to story, put it to whatever. Like, should they put something like that in the game?
I don't think so.
You don't
I
think so? Just keep it hard?
It's fine how it is. But I mean, like, again, like I have nothing against people that, you know, like want to mod or whatever. But
Yeah, of course not. Yeah.
there should be something like Zeke said, you know, it's a modification of making the game. You're basically cheating, you know, or
Yeah.
cheesing it. But again, like, you know, these games that are like intense, like Silksong, it's like some of these people don't have like hours upon end like we do to like brush up and play games like this and get better at it. But
Yeah.
which
Well,
kind of
Anthony,
ruins-
your point is really salient about where you're like, you know, people aren't going to experience what this game is about because they don't have, you know, 4 days to put into a boss like me. Like it's
Yeah.
weird because like I don't necessarily. I mean, I guess maybe even I do have 4 days to put into it, but I don't even really want to. Like I don't even really want to do that. Like
yeah.
and I would love to experience the rest of the game because I really like the vibe and I think the writing is cool and like it's interesting to see the different worlds you experience. There's no fucking way that I want to like sit there and be like bruise my thumbs to beat a boss. Like I don't give a shit. You know, like that's like
I mean a
not
better
enough
way,
for
yeah,
me.
for sure. I mean, maybe they could have like a side to make it like easier or whatever, but like have a certain point where it's like this is what it's meant to be played as, opposed
I
to
see,
like
yeah.
you know,
yeah.
But yeah, there's so much to the game that's like it's such an amazing game. You know, amazing, one of the best platforms I ever played.
Yeah.
Feeling all that's there, and for it to be that difficult, you know, I get so many people that ever came on the channel. They're like, yeah, man, that stupid beast fly. I quit after that. I rage quit. And the platform, I see so many videos of people like trying to do the angle pogos on the red circle looking things.
Oh
and
yeah.
just
No,
fall
we've
off
seen
at the
that. I've
beginning.
seen those everywhere.
So, like,
Yeah.
it is tricky too because like in the first Hollow Knight, you know, when
did
you
the
pogo,
pogo.
it's
Yeah.
like, it's like
Pogo
an
down.
AOE, you know, 90 degrees
Yeah.
going down. This one is like, you know, 45.
Yep.
You know,
Yeah.
you do Asian calculations trying to hit these pogos. It's difficult.
Yeah.
You know, I mean, I get it.
Yeah. I saw a handful of the like, I don't know where it was in terms of completion of the game, but I saw later game, mid game, something like that. Of the just not even combat, but just like platforming. And I was just like, what the fuck,
Yeah, dude.
man?
The platforming is
Holy
crazy
shit.
on this one. They turned it up a notch, man.
Yeah. People were complaining
Right.
about that, and they were also saying that some of the boss runbacks are just insanities levels of
There was
runback.
one. What was the freaking the maggot land? What is that called? Somebody in chat will know. It's like the nasty green in the northeast part of the map. It's like you fall in the water. There's maggots. I forget the name of it.
Bile
Dude,
water?
Bile water.
There's
Yeah.
Bile water, yeah, freaking bile shit. That damn place. Okay, so there's one boss. It's like a frog boss or something like that, and the run back is freaking insane for that one. And I remember I was going back. It's literally you're going half the map to him and facing this crazy frog boss. But there is like a closer chair, I'd say. But if you know, it's really hard to find that.
You just
chair,
got to find it. Yeah.
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 And if you don't find it, dude, the run back is insane. That was probably the most insane run back. I know some people were complaining about the run back from to the front gates in Silksong to that boss. But I guess like, you know, just kind of that wasn't too bad if you find kind of like a good route for it or whatnot. But yeah, the bile water one was insane for the frog boss. If you don't find the other chair, it's really bad.
Yeah, it seems like a lot of people are finding it difficult. But
And then-
everyone is saying it's very good. That's the other thing.
Yeah.
It's like they're saying it's very difficult, but it's also like an incredible fucking game. So
Team
So
Cherry
did you
is
see
like
your-
trolling too, because they have like the chairs. You probably seen it too, where it's got like the traps hitting you.
oh yeah, there's a lot of
Yeah.
trolling. Yeah, there's a lot of trolling
Yeah.
in this one. It's fucked up. Yeah.
I'm like,
What were you gonna say, Zeke?
Did you see your percentage at the end of completion?
Yeah, 100% it.
Oh, you did?
100%.
Okay.
Yeah.
Okay.
Yeah. It takes what about? I think I saw 25 hours or 30 hours for like a playthrough, but 100% is a lot longer.
Yeah. The
Without spoiling
No.
anything.
yeah, around there, I'd say about like 25 to 30, depending on how fast and how much stuff you skip or whatnot.
Yeah.
But then like if you want to like 100% it, yeah, I think I clocked it around like 64. I mean, I'd say it would be for me like because like I stream too, so it's like probably normally around like 50 to 55 if you're normally just playing. But yeah.
Yep.
100% is crazy because at the
All
end
of
too,
that
like
for $20. That's what I'm
Yeah.
talking
Yeah,
about.
that's
Nintendo,
really good
you
value.
yeah, exactly.
Coming after you
Good
again.
value.
I think I
No
forgot. I
early
didn't forget.
access, no nothing. They were just like, "Hey, we're gonna drop this in like 5 days." All right,
20
enjoy, guys, for $20.
bones. Yeah.